What is AI and why it changes everything in 2026? Stop for a second. The phone in your hand. The music you are listening to. The videos YouTube recommends to you. The email your bank sent you this morning. All of that has one thing in common. And no, it is not the internet. It is not an app. It is something much deeper. Something that is running silently behind almost everything digital you touch throughout your day. It is called artificial intelligence. And in 2026 it is no longer the future. It is the present. And if you still do not fully understand what it is, how it works, and why it should matter to you personally, this video is for you. In the next 8 minutes you are going to understand what artificial intelligence really is without any technical jargon, how it is changing the world right now, and what all of this means for your life, your work, and your money. No complications. No terms you need to Google. Straight to the point. Block 1. What AI really is. Let us start from the beginning. When most people hear the words artificial intelligence, they think of humanoid robots walking down the street or computers trying to take over the world. That is science fiction. The reality is much more interesting and much closer to home. Artificial intelligence is simply the ability of a computer to learn from data and make decisions on its own, without a human telling it exactly what to do in every single situation. Think of it this way. A normal computer follows fixed instructions. You tell it exactly what to do and it does it. Nothing more. A computer with artificial intelligence learns patterns, recognizes new situations, and responds intelligently even when nobody specifically programmed that response. What does that look like in your real life? When Netflix recommends a show you had never heard of and it turns out to be exactly what you wanted to watch, that is AI learning your preferences. When Google Maps suggests a different route because it detected traffic before you even saw it, that is AI making decisions in real time. When your bank sends you an alert about a suspicious purchase you did not make, that is AI recognizing an unusual pattern and acting without anyone asking it to. Artificial intelligence is not coming. It already arrived. It already lives in your pocket. It is already making decisions that affect your day every single day. The difference is that until now it was doing all of that silently. Block 2. How it works on the inside. Now we get to the part most people want to understand. How does a machine actually learn? The answer lies in something called artificial neural networks. And even though the name sounds complicated, the idea behind it is surprisingly simple. The human brain learns through connections between neurons. When you learn something new, certain connections get stronger. When you stop practicing something, those connections weaken. That is how you still remember how to ride a bike even if you have not done it in years, and that is also why you forget the name of someone you have not seen in a long time. Scientists took that same idea and transferred it to the digital world. They created systems made of thousands of small interconnected nodes, like artificial neurons, that learn in exactly the same way, by seeing examples, making mistakes, and correcting themselves. Imagine you want to teach an AI to recognize photos of cats. You show it 1 million photos labeled as cat. At first it does it wrong. It makes a lot of mistakes. But every time it makes a mistake the system adjusts its internal connections. Over and over again. Millions of times. Until one day it can recognize a cat in a photo it has never seen before, with a level of accuracy that surpasses many humans. That is machine learning. And it is the foundation of almost all the artificial intelligence we use today. What is fascinating is that nobody programmed the rules of what a cat looks like. The AI discovered them on its own through the data. And that same process applies to recognizing voices, translating languages, generating text, creating images, diagnosing diseases, or predicting the weather. Block 3. How it is changing the world right now. Good. We understand what it is and how it learns. Now the important question. What is actually changing right now because of AI? The honest answer is, almost everything. In medicine, AI systems are already detecting certain types of cancer in medical images with greater accuracy than radiologists with decades of experience. Not to replace them, but to give them an instant second opinion that saves lives. In transportation, self-driving cars have been learning from millions of kilometers of real data for years. In 2026, they are already operating in several cities around the world without a human driver behind the wheel. In education, AI systems personalize the learning experience for each student, detect which subjects they are struggling with, and adjust the content in real time. A class designed specifically for you, not for a group of 30 people with different skill levels. But the most visible change, the one affecting ordinary people the most right now, is in creative and intellectual work. ChatGPT can write a professional email in 10 seconds. Midjourney can create an artistic image in under a minute. 11 Labs can clone a voice with 30 seconds of audio. iTools can write functional code, analyze legal contracts, generate financial reports, and translate entire documents in real time. Tasks that used to take hours now take minutes. Skills that used to require years of study can now be complemented with AI from day one. That does not mean humans are no longer needed. It means that humans who know how to use these tools are going to produce 10 times more than those who do not. And that difference is already showing up in salaries, in businesses, and in opportunities. Block 4. What this means for you, and here we arrive at the part that matters most. What all of this means for you specifically. Artificial intelligence is not a threat to the people who understand it. It is the most powerful tool that has ever existed for someone without resources, without connections, and without a university degree to compete at the same level as corporations with millions of dollars in budget. Never before has a single person, working from home, with a laptop and an internet connection, had access to tools capable of writing, designing, coding, analyzing data, creating music, and generating professional images, all at the same time, all for free or nearly free. That is what changes in 2026. It is not that AI is new. It is that for the first time in history these tools are accessible to any person in any part of the world. And those who learn to use them well in the coming months are going to have an enormous advantage over those who wait. The question is not whether AI is going to affect your life. It already is. The question is whether you are going to be a passenger or a driver of that change. That is everything for today. Now you know what artificial intelligence is, how it learns, and why it is changing the world right now. But this is just the starting point. In the upcoming videos on this channel we are going to go much deeper. Specific tools you can use today. Real ways to generate income with AI. And all the important news from the world of artificial intelligence explained without technical jargon. If you do not want to miss anything, subscribe now and hit the bell. It is free and it guarantees you will always be one step ahead. See you in the next video.